So I know there are some people worried when they see the future and they see a lot of maybe black people or Muslim people or Arabian people or I don't know, maybe Aztec people or Inca people or Indian people or all sorts of people they didn't expect in their country. Well, I just want to say do not worry because it's actually ASML. ASML can code me tomorrow as a black guy. If you call up ASML and say, I want this done, make sure this gets done, I'm black tomorrow. Okay? So, my advice to people who work outside is once we control ASML, probably you want a darker skin type to protect you against the sun. As far as I know, though at times it's harder to see if someone has skin cancer if they have different skin color. So maybe if you go to the doctor, you can turn it white, and then in your normal life, when you go to your job, you can do it the color you normally wear. But I don't know how quick you can change it or how long that takes. But anyway, do not worry about details. In fact, embrace that we're different because mixed genes leads to a chance of a higher IQ for your children. Okay? And this is a theory, but I know it's probably a fact simply because if you have the same genes, the same ethnic gene pool, even if you're both like white, for example, not family ethnic gene pool, but ethnic gene pool, we're both European. You get more chance of having a birth deficiency, more chance of having, sadly enough, a retarded kid or a kid that is in another way handicapped. Okay? So it's not at all something to fear if you see yourself with an Arabian wife suddenly. It's probably your wife. And if your wife says, who the fuck is that black dude? I don't want to be with him. That black dude is probably you, okay? So you've probably been spending a lot of money on something that's not even true because it's probably you walking around over there with a different skin color because you were like, actually, I don't like my skin color. It's so white, I do not like it. Or actually, I work so much outside in the sun. I rather have a black skin color. That's easier for me to avoid skin cancer that way. Or actually, I just wanted to be Arabian my whole life. I like that skin color way more than white. I'm just naming something. Or maybe you're black and you thought you never got that job because you're black and you say, I'm gonna be white from now on. Fuck it. Or maybe you're Mexican and you wanted to cross that border and you thought it's my fucking skin color. Change my skin color to white. I want to make it across that border. Pretty good reason to become white. So, and not even that. I know that for many people opposite attracts. That there are European people who think Asian is so beautiful. They want to look like an Asian. And Asian people who think European is so beautiful. They want to look slightly more European. Or white people who think black is so beautiful. They want to be more black. Or black people who think white is beautiful and want to be more white secretly. Well, be the skin color you want to be. And just try to make sure that your wife is not exactly the same skin color. Or the same ethnic gene pool exactly. So you can code that your wife is another gene pool if you are already black and you want to stay black, or if you're already white and your wife is white and you both want to stay white, or one of you wants to stay white, or one of you wants to stay Arabian. But I highly advise everyone to, if once we get got control of ASML, I highly advise everyone to make sure that your wife is coded of the opposite or a different ethnic gene pool. Okay? So if you've been torturing me because you thought, oh shit, my wife is gonna be Arabian, I don't want an Arabian wife, and why the fuck is a black guy with my wife or whatever, or your wife, you didn't even know where you want to go, where you were going because you saw all sorts of different ethnic people that you didn't even know were gonna be in your village. It's not because I made some crazy plan, but probably because everyone coded a different skin color. Okay, ciao.